Is it too early to say for you guys if you envision any movement, whether it's acquiring a player or trading a player?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know at this point.
How much does your salary cap situation in 2021 figure into this trade deadline? Because you guys are projected to have some of the most cap space in the NFL in what could be sort of a tight market with COVID impacting how much money the league has with the salary cap going down. So are you thinking about maybe trying to preserve that position of power that you guys have at deadline, or how is that at play?
Yeah, that's it's definitely an accurate perspective that you've identified, and when you're looking at salary cap and player salaries and things like that, you just can't look at it in in a short-term window. You have to, at some point, you have to take a longer look at things. So we would take those things that you mentioned into consideration, and as we look at our team currently, as we look at any potential acquisitions or any transactions with our players, that we'd have to keep an eye on all those things. And I think you've really articulated it pretty well. That's those are all considerations that you have to be aware of if you got into any discussions like that. So I guess the answer is you still try to do what's best for your team and trying to balance all those out. I don't think anything would preclude a transaction from happening or not happening, but you'd have to be aware of all those things and again try to make the best decision both long term and short term for your team. And there may be one thing that overrides another, but in the end, that's what the decision would be, how much does this help us now? Is there a cost in the future? And what is that cost? And so forth. So